Hey there everyone, it's Val, and welcome back to Fallout 4 Rebuilding Avalon.
I wonder what's in here.
Me too. Hopefully some information. Once I pick up all the... Oh, thank you for giving me a heart attack, Danse. That's fabulous. I appreciate that. I wasn't sure my heart was actually functioning.
Can't do that. It's secured.
I didn't ask you to do anything. What are you doing?
Nice.
You're dead!
Where are you? I'd like to make you dead. Gwinnett Beers. I guess that's the... Okay, let's check this building. Ah. What have we got here? Colonel Hollis. Setting up defenses, status reports, and betrayed. Looks like we got here just in time. We ended up taking a group of gunners from behind as we came into the town. Took out about a third, but at least a dozen ran off. Mayor Jackson was practically in tears when we came up, even let us use his own house as a barracks. Gotta say, it's nice to find the Minutemen welcomed like we were back in the old days for a change. Quincy Massacre. This is the site of the place that all things went to kablooey for the Minutemen. I didn't even clue in till now. Holy crap. So this might be about that event. Preston has been helping... Okay, let me stop trying to think and read at the same time, because it's not working. Preston has been helping them get some better walls up, and the town mechanic has been invaluable. He even has a couple of suits of power armor. If he can get them up and running, it'd be a huge help. We don't have near enough manpower to hold the town if the gunners return in force, and it looked like they did, but I can't tell anyone that. I've sent out word to try to get reinforcements from any other Minutemen out there. I hope at least Colonel Marbury will be willing to help. Status report. We've gotten the walls in pretty good shape and filled the stairwell at the monorail platform. I've had Sturgis working on getting some walkways set up across the rooftops. Figure if they manage to breach the wall, we may be able to retreat up there for a counterattack. The gunners attack almost daily now, but we've got food and supplies enough that we can probably wait them out. Unfortunately, my call for reinforcements has been disappointing. Not a single person has shown up. Betrayed. Today has been a terrible turn of events. One of our own, a 10-year veteran named Clint, showed up at the gate. I thought at first that he'd come to tell us reinforcements were on the way, but it turns out the bastard had changed sides. He's apparently leading this group of gunners who's been laying siege. He actually had the nerve to try to convince the mayor and me to stand down. I politely informed him there is not a chance in hell of that happening, and what I would do to his traitorous ass if he shows up again. If someone of his experience is leading them, we better be ready for anything. And it all went poorly. Well, I think this Clint person needs to be dealt with. If we can find him. What do you think, Danse? He sounds like an asshat that needs his ass handed to him on a platter. Because my guess is he's... If he's still alive, and he probably is. So this is... Wow. It's kind of shocking to realize this is where it happened. Where it happened. There's more gunners up here.
We have to be careful. One solid hit in the right place could bring this whole overpass crashing down.
Thank you. Thank you. I wasn't feeling insecure enough. That's wonderful. Thank you. That is not what I want to shoot at. Neither is that. I don't want to shoot at those things. I want to shoot at the asshat who's shooting at me. Oh, you... jerk. Okay, we gotta get this guy. Ow. Dang it. Gotcha. Ow. Gotcha. I'm almost out of these bullets. Okay. It's not gonna fall, is it? Please don't fall. Of course, I realized.
Good morning, Commonwealth.
Now I
This
had
is
my
Radio
light
Freedom,
on.
The voice of the Minutemen. Nothing to report. Keep it tuned here for updates.
Should the need arise, this fortification would make an excellent fallback point.
That's what other people have said. Ah, I hear more asshattery.
You never know what you'll find.
Mm-hmm. There is that. Right, how do we get up? Ah, there we go. That's how we get up to the next level. Where the asshat in power armor was. Okay, I think I see where the...
We may have a problem here.
Yeah? Yes, I see the company.
Sent them back.
Excellent job.
I don't think we're alone.
Oh, Danse! Alright. Let's get rid of that if I can. Danse? Okay, I don't think I can hit him from here, but... Good job! I don't want to jump down there. He may have survived. Okay, I think that's... Okay, I'm gonna break a leg if I go down there. Danse? You got it covered? Okay, no, it doesn't sound like he has it covered. Like, he may have it covered, but there's still someone there. Okay, it's gone quiet. I'm sure Danse is fine. That's good. We will go and have a look in a moment. The guy that we shot at, where is he?
Excellent.
Ah, personal logs. Lieutenant Clint. Is that the guy we shot? I hope so. Colonel Hollis. Shame I couldn't convince Colonel Hollis to see reason, but the attack plan worked all the same. Once we blew the support on the highway and took the high ground, there was nothing they could do. Garvey managed to escape with a group of the settlers, but the rest was just a bloodbath. I had them capture Colonel Hollis alive so I could prove to my new troops that I'm done with the Minutemen. Even when I put the barrel to his head, he still refused to see that this is just how the world works. If you want to bring order out of the chaos, you need strength to do it. The Minutemen don't have it anymore. The gunners do. Captain West assures me that the troops he's given me in exchange for breaking the siege will obey the chain of command, but 2 of the more senior troops are proving difficult. I presume that was Tessa and the other one. Preston, the detachment I sent after Garvey returned yesterday. They managed to pick off several more of the settlers before losing them in Jamaica Plains. Why was he killing the settlers? He's just blowing smoke when he's saying, oh, you gotta be strength and this is the way the world... No, you just want to be an asshat. You wouldn't be killing the settlers otherwise. Tessa is complaining that we let some of them get away, but she's still thinking like a raider. The Minutemen are done. Colonel Hollis was the last leader they had of any worth, and Preston certainly isn't going to be leading a counterattack with a bunch of wounded women and children. And those were the ones you were shooting. Tessa and Baker. We've gotten our main camp set up on the freeway here so it can't be taken the way the Minutemen were, and I managed to get the radio tied into an old tower to establish contact with GNN. They have a radio network. I did not know that. Tessa and Baker had a long talk with Captain West, and while Baker has fallen into line, Tessa seems to be even more, I think he means insubordinate. Wow, now that we're pretty well established and the troops are done setting up camp, I'm going to have to find other work for them to do. If they're busy, Tessa won't have time to rile them up. Maybe if I can keep her out of the camp for a while, the others will follow Baker's lead and stop questioning my commands. Captain West also said to check with the medic to get my blood type tattooed. Seems unnecessary, but if the gesture will convince him, then it's probably worth a bit of pain. I hope you got a disease. Jerk. Okay. I'm starting to be convinced that's who we shot. The question is... where? Ha. Here he is. You don't deserve this outfit anymore, you Jerk. Asshole.
Bingo.
Okay. There's obviously more of them up here. There you are. See if there's any more. I think this is it though. Alright. By the way, Danse, I don't know how you... I don't know how you survived that fall without breaking a leg, but I'm impressed. That's about as far as I feel comfortable falling. Okay, there was... I might be able to get down over here. Where is that? Well, at least he's dead now. And there's more asshattery going on nearby. Let's see if we can get over here and get a look at where it's going on. Well, I saw a shot. There.
It's 8 a.m.
What?
Just got a message. Finch Farm is asking for help. Any Minutemen in the area, please respond.
Alright. I wish I could see who those guys are, but they're too far away. I can't even see what place that is. So I have no idea. Wait. That?
I heard something. Could have sworn I heard something.
Yes, there is things going on, Danse. I think.
You hear that?
I can't reach them from here. How did I reach that one? Well, it's super mutants. What?
Canceling the alert. Hey, go.
Where? Alrighty. Good job. Alright. Ow!
You like roughing, huh?
No. No, I don't. Ow. Ow, that hurt. That hurt a lot. Ow. Well, I guess I might as well go over here and shoot. See if I can shoot this asshat from here. Ow. Oh my. That was one way down. Yeah, a very poor way down. Alright. Actually, I'm gonna take this way. I've already got a broken leg. What's one more broken leg? Gunners.
Hey! You disappear! No!
Not really. I think there might be a few more in here.
I'm gonna eat your legs when you're dead, human!
Lungs are a delicacy, are they? Okay. Okay. This place, this whole area is horrible. It's infested with asshattery. And the sounds of that storm is making me think we're in for some radiation. Well, at least I can tell Preston that Clint is dead. I guess there's that. Even though I've I mean, it was just excuses, what I was reading. I was just thinking about what he was saying. Yeah, we've been here. It's just excuses for doing what he wants, because why else would you shoot settlers? You don't need to shoot settlers. Because settlers in general are not going around and shooting at you. So if you are shooting at them, this is a giddy-up toy factory, I guess. Or it was. But yeah, it's just excuses to shoot people and then sort of... You know, because what... Being strong kind of implies you have somebody to be strong for or over or something like that. And he was just using it as an excuse. There's lots of parts around here. I have a feeling I'm going to run out of pockets. But it has lots of gears and things that we need. And I have to admit, my thought processes are not helped by the fact that that we had this other hattery coming on the heels of learning that. Oh, these are assembled ones. Right, we still have to go back. And, yes, I know that...
Don't have the card.
I know that we have to answer that call. But to be quite frank, we were just there, we looked after... We killed the ones that were there. But there might be some more back. Alright, we'll give it another couple more minutes. Because I need to go back and look at Quincy a bit more. Then we'll go to the Finch farm.
11 a.m. here at Radio Freedom, the voice of the Minutemen. Nothing new to report. Keep it tuned here for Minutemen alerts.
Well, looks like the Brotherhood of Steel was here recently helping. Oh dear. Poor lady. That's why there was such a big firefight. Oh, jeez. Because there was gunners and... Alright, back here. Oh dear. Oh, these guys I'm not so worried about. Yes, I hear more gunfire, but... Hopefully there was that Minuteman near the Finches. That's getting closer, that gunfire. Oh. Alright, what's going on? Might be here. Red X didn't help. They filled this in. I remember Hollis said that they filled that in. Alright, excuse me. Okay, how do we get in this building? We're just in it. Alright. Sturgis's garage. Got a new project. I was out visiting some friends of mine down at the Atom Cat's garage earlier, and they hooked me up with a sweet deal on a couple of suits of power armor. They're in rough shape, but nothing I can't fix up. I think this is what ended up in the hands of the gunners. We had to drag that one back here, since it won't start up at the moment, even with a fresh fusion core. I gotta find some way to thank Fenton for helping me out with that. Maybe I can pay off his tab at the hole in the wall. Well, maybe part of his tab, anyways. Mama Murphy's vision. I don't like this. Mama Murphy's been holed up in her room since that traitor came through. She's got a fresh stash of chems, and when I went to make sure she's eating something, she said she's been having the sight again. Said she saw the town surrounded, then overrun. Our people dead in the streets, or captured. It sounds crazy, but she's been right about things before, and we're able to convince Jackson to put out a call for the Minutemen. I just hope it's not too late. The Minutemen. Colonel Hollis rolled in with the Minutemen yesterday, and man, did they ever get here in the nick of time. Took those gunners from behind and had 'em running for the hills. Marcy's been making a fuss about how few showed up, but the Colonel has assured us that others will come. In the meantime, Preston has been helping Sloan and me reinforce the walls. Seeing that power armor is on the fritz again sure would be a help carrying all that lumber. Baker here. Baker the asshat. Sergeant Baker here. Looks like this terminal is still working. Quite the setup that Grease Monkey's got here. I'm impressed how well Clint's plan worked. Guess I should say Lieutenant Clint. After he blew out the support, we were able to rush up onto the highway itself. With the cover of darkness and the height advantage, we had things wrapped up in under an hour. A group of them managed to slip away. Good thing the lieutenant sent a detachment after them, or Tessa may have broken ranks and done it herself. Maybe if we can get these suits of power armor back in order, it'll convince her to cool it. Feels sad being here. Knowing what happened. You know? I mean, every place we go to probably has some sad story behind it, or many sad stories that we don't know about, but actually knowing one, that somehow makes a difference. It's not just another ruined building or ruined settlement. Got it. Okay, and that goes up here. Right. Sorry, I've been using a lot, haven't I, Danse? Sorry, I just feel sad. And I guess, to a certain extent, depressed by what I see here. You know, there's so much ass-hattery in the world. Somehow I think that's the gunners bringing that crap in. I don't really see settlers using that.
I'm through.
No, I'm gonna pick the lock. So where is it? There it is.
Terminal should open this.
Oh, I have to use the terminal. Fine. Open it, please. Usually I can pick it, but apparently not this time.
If you keep hoarding that garbage, you're going to slow us down.
I miss that. I miss the complaints about me picking up stuff. Oddly enough. Even though Ada approved of pretty much anything I picked up, it's... well... I still missed it. All these little shops and things. For rent. Well, I don't think they need this anymore. The for rent sign, I mean. Alright, so this is that turret I blew up. Okay, so that goes over there. I think we've gone through this particular one. Oh, or not. Mama Murphy. I sent Sturgis to talk to Mayor Jackson about what I saw with the site. I mixed up another cocktail and I can feel it starting to take hold. Want to see if getting the mayor to call for help changes the vision. Sturgis and Jackson have been probably trying to get me to stop using, but going to need the site again if we're going to make it through this. Well,
Good afternoon. You're tuned to Radio Freedom, broadcasting across the Commonwealth. Nothing to report. Keep it tuned here for updates.
so this was Mama's home. I have to say that in some respects this is nicer than what she has now, and in other respects not so much. Ass Hattery!
Target eliminated.
Alright. Let's go back to Mama Murphy's house, which is this way. Oh, this is a maze. Is it over here still? Yeah, I think so. Ah, come on. Excuse me, Danse. Right here. I want to make sure all the gunners are gone from here, because we keep finding more. Okay, that's barred on the other side. And this is down here. So she was in the shop. Okay. Don't think we've been through that. Here, maybe? Hi. No, we've been in here. This looks familiar as well. Not sure where that guy was that we shot at. Possibly up this way. Yes, that's where.
You never know what you'll find.
Okay, that's where we were. Ha ha ha! Okay. I thought that was those breaking underneath me. Thankfully it was not. Figured, yeah, got it. That was close enough that it might actually blow it up, and it did. Want to get that plasma mine. Don't want it attacking or getting other people walking. All right. Hello, Duvong. Welcome to the madness. Ah, teddy bears. Okay, I think we've cleared out, well, as many of the gunners as we're going to find here. Right. Let's head back to the Finch farm. Find out what's going on there. Danse, I hope you're up for a run. Yes.
Oh, sorry. Thought you might be one of those forged maniacs.
The-
You don't have the burns.
The what?
A group of them took over the old ironworks, and they'll shoot you just as soon as look at you.
What?
Who are the Forged?
Bunch of trumped-up raiders.
Oh.
Obsessed with fire and metal. That bastard son of mine, Jake, snuck out in the middle of the night to join them.
Oh,
He
jeez.
grabbed my granddad's old sword. It's the closest thing I've got to an heirloom. If you really are with the Minutemen, and you want to help, well, it would mean a lot to me if you could get that sword back.
What about your son, Jake? You don't care what happens to him?
I didn't raise my... What the...
I don't think we're
Over there, huh?
Get him!
Thank you. I appreciate that, Danse. Didn't raise your boy to be raiders. Yeah, I can understand
Aye.
Did you change your mind?
No.
What do you say? Can you get my granddad's sword back for me?
that.
Can you tell me anything else about the Forged?
They're led by a guy named Slab. Came in from outside of the Commonwealth a few months back and started recruiting. Mostly they've just been strong-arming folks. But with how quick they've been growing, it's just a matter of time till the raids get worse.
Well, I suppose I'm not going to be doing it really, really soon, but I will look after it.
What kind of a sword am I looking for?
One of them old pre-war swords, rigged up to shoot flames from the blade. Probably why Jake thought they'd let him join. So, what do you say?
I'll find it.
You're doing me a big favor, and I'll make it up to you as best as I can.
All right. Lovely. Well, I'm glad I didn't take a vertibird here because, while important, it's not urgent. So who else lives here? I suppose you got a cat. Sorry to wake you up, but we're going to be traveling
Hey there.
shortly. So, I know you just laid down. I just
I
wanted
heard you talking with Abraham. Did he even mention our son?
Yes.
He did mention that Jake stole his sword and joined the Forged.
Well, at least he mentioned him. That's a good sign. The two of them were at it again, and Jake must have taken off to that ironworks like he was going on about.
Don't bring it up to Abraham. But if you find my boy, you bring him home. I'll get the two of them sorted out. I'm counting on you.
I'll see what I can do. He could be
This is
young enough,
Radio
it's just
Freedom.
stupidity.
All
Hey.
quiet, which is how we like it. Stay safe out there, people.
And he might be redeemed.
Heard you talking with my pa. Mom still thinks she can straighten stuff out with him and Jake, but I don't know.
What happened between them?
Well, they've been at it for years, but this last time may have been the breaking point. The Forged moved into the ironworks not long ago and started recruiting. At first, things were fine, but recently they've started raiding.
Well, they are raiders.
Jake told us he was thinking about joining them. Said he'd send back supplies to us so Dad and Mom wouldn't have to work so hard. You can probably guess how well that went over with my pa. Sorry, I know this isn't really your problem. Well, I'll be around if you're looking to trade.
No, actually,
Got a few supplies I can trade. One thing we don't need is more junk. Enough of that already.
It's a pretty impressive collection.
Yeah, that's my dad's stuff. Some of it found out in wastes, but most of it comes from the salvage yard across the river. Ever since the gunners moved in, he's been sneaking over there at night to steal from them.
That's a hell of a risk. Why does he do it?
He says he collects all that scrap because he likes to tinker. But I think it's more than that. I think he's curious about the past. He wants to hold on to it. If you ask me, living in the past is a waste of time.
What makes you say that?
Because things used to be so much worse.
How could things be worse than this?
My dad says there was a time when you couldn't grow much of anything out here.
Ah.
A farm like ours was impossible. It was more dangerous, too. There were some big raider gangs back then. A lot more feral ghouls and super mutants than there are now. If you wanted to be safe, you had to live near one of the bigger settlements, like Diamond City. So, the people banded together and fought hard to make the Commonwealth a safer place. At least, that's how my father tells it. I'm sure you're bored to death by now. Still, it's good talking to you. Hope I'll see you again.
Hi.
If you're here to stock up, I've got some supplies. The junk you see laying around isn't for sale.
Sure.
See if he has... Doesn't have a lot. Thanks. If you don't mind, I'm just gonna have a quick bite to eat here before I go somewhere. Well, I have to say, today has not, well, not today, the last few days just haven't been going in the direction I kind of thought they'd be going. Oh, I think I could use a little more than that. So he likes to collect the past, does he? Right. Well... not enough alone time with Danse. Well, Robert, I haven't even had time to think about alone time with Danse. It's just been insane. Where's that on the map? It's very close to here. And it's near the slog, too. Yeah, but they're talking about Faneuil Hall, so it's not even the same problem. Well, at least we got one of the things done. We took care of the rogue robot. Robotsa. But that is very close to the slog as well, so maybe we'll go ahead and take care of that first, before getting back to what I originally really wanted to do. As a break, really, was track down that package. It sounded like a nice, calm, peaceful thing to do, if we can ever get to it. Right. But then we have this too. Well, oh, it looks like we have a trader arriving.
Hope you ain't one of them synths here to spy on me.
No, not really.
I just want to trade a few things.
Of course.
You're one of my provisioners, aren't you? I don't know where you're going. I guess you could be going to Country Crossing. That kind of makes sense. Yeah, it does, because you would be coming up here and going over there. From Croup Manor. Ah. To Country Crossing. I see. Well, there you go. Thought you looked familiar. Ish. I hate to say it, but ghouls tend to look very similar to me. Well, I think I'm going to join you, Danse. Take a load off my feet. Before we start running around the countryside again. Alright, it is time for me to end the stream for this afternoon. I will be back in 2 hours with more Fallout 4. I hope you enjoyed the somewhat eclectic stream so far today. Nothing has gone as planned, pretty much. Poor Avalon. Alright, you guys, you take care, and I will see you later. Bye.